So, where's the Minister of Culture?
He's signing autographs.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to deduct some point. Definitely take a few dollars away from his pay.
Yeah. I think that's definitely something we need to be doing.
I think it's warranted, is it not?
It's a necessity at this point.
A necessity.
At this point.
Okay. So maybe after the fines are levied, he'll owe us money.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good plan of attack.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Give us more scholarship money.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Or just money for food, gas.
Oh, yeah.
Other necessities.
Stuff like that.
Charter bus. That would be outstanding, Carson. So anyway, well, Ram fans, welcome. I'm the head coach, Kevin Brooks, joined by player Carson Childers from Round Rock, Texas, a Dragon.
That's true.
And
best team in Central Texas. Well, Texas.
Is that like an opinion or is that a fact?
It's a fact.
How's it factual? I would agree with you, but I'm just asking, like, do you have some documentation to back that up?
No, I closed the yearbook a while ago.
Some stats? You have some stats?
No, I don't.
No?
Yeah, just word of mouth.
One of our signees from Round Rock just threw a no-hitter, I believe about 7-8 days ago. So that was good. So, yeah.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
Who was it?
It was combined. I think he went 6 1/3, and then somebody finished up. David Dressendorfer.
Oh, I know him.
I believe I can mention his name since he is signed, sealed, and delivered.
Mm-hmm.
But
I know the name Dressendorfer.
Yeah. Well, his dad was pretty
famous,
good.
Yeah.
His dad.
Yeah. I went to school with his brother Jack Dressendorfer. Didn't play sports, but he's a good kid.
And now, welcome the MOC. Oh, you got to scoot over one.
I do?
You're in his place.
No, you're fine.
Oh, you're fine.
Sorry,
Are we
man.
live?
Yeah, we're live.
Nice.
So we just
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Y'all carry on.
So we introduced you already.
Did you?
And we discussed maybe a fine possibly, which would mean you would owe us money.
Can I just tell you that mall security is so tight?
Did you get pulled over too? We did too.
I actually got here at 10. And I just got out. TSA's actually working the front gate. But I'm in, and I even bought me some shoes at Journeys, the shoe store. That actually what took me a little long. I had to buy some new kicks.
They were open?
Yeah. Well, you know who I am, right?
Yes, I was going to say, you get like Sam's Club premium
and by
member
you know who
hours.
I am, they called security.
The prom. You get the store opens earlier for their best customers.
Crazy day, though. But did y'all survive the dust storm last night?
I
did not know there was a dust storm.
Yeah, I mean, it rained all day, and then all of a sudden a dust storm comes in. So,
Really?
yeah, locust this morning, I think. But
It must have been buried down
Yes.
in the basement,
Well,
making sure.
sorry, I'm like good to be here.
I was, though. I tell you what, now I don't know. Were either one of y'all Sons of Anarchy fans?
No.
It's going to be a quick segue since nobody knows. Sons of Anarchy?
No, I've heard of it, though.
Yeah.
I read the book.
Excellent. You know, I would say it's in the Breaking Bad genre, a little more violent. Because I had to close my eyes a couple of times on the violence.
That's weak.
That is pretty weak, actually.
I'm not a big fan of blood.
You know, he's like a Care Bear, right? Like on the field.
So anyway, but it's about a motorcycle gang, the Sons of Anarchy, and just the hijinks.
Isn't there a spinoff already?
There is, and season 3 started it actually started a week ago, but I hadn't had a chance to watch the recordings. The Mayans.
The Mayans, yeah.
So anyway, but excellent. Getting in. It's been about 2 years due to, I guess, the COVID and production problems and stuff since a new episode. So my memory was really a little off. But anyway, check it out. The Mayans.
Absolutely.
With Easy.
Easy E?
Not Easy E. I'm trying to think of his last name. Easy, though, is one of the characters on the show. Good guy, was a 4-sport athlete, accidentally shot somebody or something and went to jail, and now has come back, and a good-hearted in a bad gang.
Nice.
But the good-hearted soul, and we're looking for him to find his way. I assume.
Story of my life.
I assume, before all this.
I need to
ends.
get into that show.
Yeah, I can relate to it.
And Edward James Olmos is in
Oh.
it. If Edward James Olmos.
Also played Selena's dad in the movie
Yes.
Selena.
Yes, love that. I have not watched the Netflix Selena show.
It's very good.
I've heard good things.
It's very good. People comment on the quality, but, as we head down to Kingsville this weekend, that's the thing is Corpus is pretty close, right?
Yes.
Is that I think the birthplace of Selena, or at least the hometown, maybe not the
Yes.
birth. Actually, I think she was born in Lake Jackson. I don't know where that is.
That's Houston.
Houston area. Well,
But she's very famous. I mean, she had a lot of business dealings.
I always go to the Selena statue in Corpus and, go for good luck.
Are we
Is
talking Selena Gomez?
No, not Selena Gomez.
Selena
Carson.
the
Not Selena
Tejano
Gomez.
star.
The who?
Tejano.
This is going to be a long ramp
bitty,
talk.
Bitty
The
Baba.
longest ramp talk.
Bitty,
I'm
bitty,
22.
bitty. And then she crossed over.
Her influence transcends generations,
Yes.
Carson.
No, it doesn't.
J-Lo played her.
Have you not heard of Bitty Bitty Bom Bom? Senora has. I know she has. Jeff, you've heard of Bitty Bitty Bom Bom?
Yes. And then she was crossing over to be an English artist
she was
when
gunned
she was
down.
tragically gunned down.
Yes.
Oh.
She had a boutique right across the street.
I'm giving
from
y'all the
Carlin.
DVD for the road trip, so people like Carson can.
That's
get
a
up to
great movie.
speed.
She's an icon in Texas culture. I
that
would say, would
that
you
and
not?
that and Miracle.
two
Selena,
outstanding
then Miracle
shows.
should be the icon. Like Whataburger's an icon. Selena is also an icon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Celine Dion.
Oh my gosh!
It's just
Security, I'll get this guy.
She played the Houston Livestock Show. I think the largest crowd ever that they've ever had.
That I didn't know. See, he's the expert.
That's the culmination of the movie.
I thought it was Planet Twisted Root, but
Do you
okay.
not remember? No, the movie.
At the end, yes.
the end, that's
and
the
the stage is
culmination.
spinning around.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she's in the middle of the Houston Livestock Show at the Astrodome.
So y'all are saying a lot of words and putting them in orders that I don't, it just doesn't resonate with me.
Is there something going on today? I noticed there's a lot of ruckus on campus.
There's a ruckus.
There's a game, right?
We play.
Yes. Have they arrived, our rivals? Has their bus entered the atmosphere?
No, they're probably actually leaving about now.
Games at
And also, what's
Games at 6
so,
p.m.
And their mascot is the Hilltoppers.
It's a goat.
One word or two words?
One word.
A Hilltopper.
Fear the goat.
Okay.
Because their campus is on top of a hill. It's a nice campus.
I'm very nervous, though. I'll tell you why. Because the last game I went to last season was in Austin at St. Ed's.
Yes.
Watching the Hilltoppers right before South by Southwest and everything.
Yes.
So I'm very anxious. I'm terrified internally. But my therapist says that it's okay, and I think I should be able to.
No, we're good. That's in the
interfoster-
past.
It's
That's
in the past. But I'm just. They're the team. Tonight's a big night. Be fun. How's the weather looking? The forecast.
Outstanding. 78 at game time, 72, and
Warm,
then
sunny.
it drops down to the upper 60s.
Oh, gosh.
So hopefully another great
Fun
crowd.
for the family.
Yeah, 6 p.m. And, and then actually we'll see them again next weekend. So we go on the road to Kingsville this weekend. Then we come back home. Easter is next week.
Right.
And so we play Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
And we're playing
rather
then.
than our traditional Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we play St. Edwards. So tonight is a non-conference game, but still just as important. It's a game. It counts. And, hopefully we'll keep rolling.
What's the purpose of non-conference games? Like, as for a layman like me, what does that do for?
Well, then that's the one thing. A lot of people think, well, it's a non-conference game. It's not as important. Couldn't be further from the truth. It's a game. They count.
Yeah.
Every game's important.
And a lot of times non-conference games are more important than conference games due to regional rankings and stuff, because every non-conference game we play from here on out is a regional game as well. And really the conference games are based, really all they do is seed you for a tournament. Yeah. That's really it. And then you get a trophy, and we use ours as doorstops over at our place. Because, again, and I don't mean that in any disrespect, but I'm just telling you what the truth of the matter is.
Yes.
You want to get to carry, it doesn't matter if you finish first, second, third, fourth in conference, and I learned that early in my career when I think we won the conference our second year by 4 games, and then we didn't even get a chance to participate. So you got to understand, just how the system works and the system. Just like in all sports, I think the regular season has been very devalued in every sport, and you try to get to the postseason, then play well when you get there. So anyway, but it's a big game, and things are going good, and we obviously have a huge series this weekend down in Kingsville. They're playing great. Always a tough place to play, so I think we'll find out a lot about ourselves, a lot about them this week. It's a big week for the Rams, so I hope we'll be ready to go tonight. Hope we have another great crowd, and we come out and play well.
Nice. I was just thinking of Alan Jackson lyrics. We're going to learn a lot about living, a little about love. What is it? A lot about living, a lot about love,
and a little about love.
Little about love.
Now, I played basketball with Alan Jackson.
Okay. See, that's the thing, Carson.
I know. You always like my little asides.
Brooks tells a lot of tall tales.
This is not a tall tale.
And, you just learn to just entertain them.
So the year, I believe, was 1991, 92, something like that. I was a student at Baylor.
Never heard of it.
And, by the way, what a role the Bears and Lady Bears are on in the NCAA tournament.
Yes.
Lady Bears play tonight. And continue their dominance. But anyway, so he and Reba. No, it wasn't Reba, because Reba came with Brooks and Dunn. Anyway, Alan Jackson and somebody came to Baylor, and he was playing the next night. And he and the crew and the band were playing basketball at the rec center.
Yes.
And played a little pickup hoops. He's a very tall guy. Very good post game.
Really?
Yeah, don't let him post you up in the block. It's an automatic 2.
If ever I find myself on the court with Alan Jackson,
don't let him get you down low and pin you, because he's got a mean post-up game.
Okay.
So just a little advice.
Not very tall though. Not very tall. George Strait. George Strait's about 5'6". He's my height.
Yeah.
So, but he's got a larger than life persona.
Yes.
But he's a short guy.
Yes.
Who's not short? Carson.
Carson, did you play any basketball?
In elementary school, I was really good.
Same height back then.
I was a phenom.
Elementary phenom.
What,
nice.
did you have a mean post-up game, or did you go down low?
I could dunk. I could go down low. I could go up high.
You could do it all.
I could do all that.
You have handles. Did you have handles?
I had all the handles.
Do you know what handles are?
Huh?
You know what handles are?
Yeah.
But
it is the stuff you open doors with?
No, to dribble, like handling the ball handling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All the handles. I could dribble it between my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't play in junior high?
No. I only played baseball.
Could you do coffee grinders? I was in this thing called Smooth Operators. It was a little entertainment.
Who sings that song?
Sade.
Yes, yes.
You're welcome,
Very
America.
Nice.
Pop culture.
Very nice.
I was in this thing called Smooth Operators, and we had little T-shirts in elementary school, and we learned basketball tricks. It's the most athletic thing I've ever done.
Like the pips.
Yeah, so exactly like the pips, and we did something called the coffee grinder, where you dribble, and then you're on your hands, and then on the side, and you're just kind of
spin around.
Yeah, it's called the coffee grinder.
Marcus Haynes.
Is that what that's called?
Marcus Haynes of the Globetrotter
fame.
Invented that.
And we'd go perform between
halftime.
Yes, halftime. So it was always a lot of fun. And
was yours little dribblers, or was it the pips?
I think
those are the two big.
I think mine was a little dribblers.
Yeah. Little dribblers. And is it little dribblers?
And it was actually named that on account of how I eat soup.
Actually, I was reading yesterday. One way you can get your rap name is the last thing you bought in Lil. So I would be like Lil Burrito.
Lil Roaster. I'd be Lil Roaster.
Lil Roaster. What about you, Carson?
Sorry, I zoned out.
So if you were going to become a rapper, which right now with the beanie and it being 80 degrees outside,
yes,
that's more of a fashion
right
statement.
It's not 80 right
That's
now.
more of a fashion statement than a cold.
Well, I do it because of that.
That's wow. 6'4", 6'7" with the hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it looks bigger on TV.
Okay, so what's the last thing you bought? And it could be a Dr. Pepper.
This is a family-friendly show. Keep that in mind.
3 gallons of milk.
Okay, so you be Lil Milk.
Little milk.
Little milk.
Lil Milk. I think that would be
jug.
really good.
How about 2%?
Little 2% milk?
Little 2%. No?
I don't like that. I like Lil Milk better.
You know, this show just gets away. You know what I mean? That's the thing about the show. It just gets away.
It gets away. I think these are all very interesting topics of conversation.
Little skim.
Little skim.
Oh,
Little skim is
I like
a good
it.
one.
I like it. My Bree, my daughter, is Lil Mop.
Little, because she bought a mop.
Yes,
Okay.
Lil Mop.
You know, speaking of mops, because I'm kind of getting over a cold right now, I went and got the COVID test last week. And, you know, they stick that little Q-tip up your nose.
Yes.
It's kind of violating. You know, you have to pull over and park just to get your
I
bearings
want to apologize to our sponsors.
so you can find your way home.
Nutella.
But once
Johnson
it
Johnson.
kind of clears things up, so it's like one of the most productive sneezes you've ever had.
It's euphoric.
Exactly.
I guess, yeah, if you had a stopped up nose, it would probably
Clears
be
things up.
beneficial. Because
So-
isn't that one of the treatments where, like, you stick the water and it goes?
The
and
neti
stuff?
pot. You've heard of the neti pot?
Is that what that's
If
called?
you want some entertainment,
That's like when you
Google
look at
the neti pot commercial, and the person just has the spout and then going through the ear and through the nose hole, and it's terrifying.
Yeah,
Am I the only one that's seen the neti pot commercial?
I have one.
Do you? And don't you pour it in
Billy
your
Hart
nostril?
swears by those.
You pour it in your nostril.
Pour it in your nostril, you tip your head, and it like you can feel the water going around your nose.
Oh, see, that seems like that would not be a good feeling.
It is when you stop and then let it drain and then just blow.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's graphic. That's like watching the Mayans.
I think our sponsors have pulled.
So
It's
anyway,
okay.
well,
7-Eleven.
so Carson, you're graduating with your master's, correct? In May.
Well, in the summer.
In the summer, all right. A little further. We got one or two more
Yeah,
classes.
2 more half semester classes to deal
Okay.
with.
So, what are you getting your master's in, and then what are you planning on trying to pursue once you garner? Is that what, garner your degree?
That's a good word, garner.
Do you like Garner? Is that? Is
I love,
that, is
James,
it
I love
used appropriately?
James Garner was one of my favorite actors.
Oh, Rockford Files.
Exactly.
Love Rockford
Sorry.
Files.
You were saying?
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Yeah. Rofferfaus.
Rockford Files. He was a private detective.
Rockford Files, yeah. Rockford Files.
What did I
love it.
say?
You said Rockford Files.
No, I said Rockford. Was that my accent?
Yeah, I don't know if it was your accent or just you just said Rockford Files. I think it's rock.
Sometimes I don't enunciate.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
So I'm getting my MBA, my master's in business administration, specialization in finance.
Okay.
So I'm going to finish in the summer, but once baseball's over, I'm going to move back to Austin or Liberty Hill because my parents moved.
Okay.
And
Like a mansion they built there.
no, they downsized,
It's
but
huge.
it's nice. It's nice. But when I'm there, I'm going to be hopefully interning, if not finding a job as a financial
Advisor?
financial
Consultant?
advisor or financial analyst.
Okay.
So
What would be the differences between those? Can I guess?
go ahead.
Okay, so I'd say advisor, you would advise me on, hey, this stock, Red Bull,
Yeah.
is invest in that.
Yeah.
Analyst, you're going to analyze trends in the market and then try to predict. And
much.
I would think advise, but I don't know if that goes hand in hand.
They do.
Maybe the analyst gives the info to the advisor, and then the advisor is actually
The advisors are the people who deal with taking the financial analysis and selling it to somebody. You know, like
Yes.
giving it to a company or an individual who
right.
wants a financial, wants financial advice.
Okay.
Essentially,
Future donor, by the way. This guy.
Big time.
Big donor.
big organ donor.
What's funny is I had a conversation with your mom, Wendy, and so how long have you been in the program here?
This is
12 years. This is your 12th year.
This is my
So
5th year.
I feel like as long as I've been around as a helper, as a faculty rep, so think 5 years. So we were talking, and I'm like, some of y'all I feel should just stay here as long as I'm here, like until I retire. Just go and stay. But your mom said something before the Lubbock Christian game. I said, Wendy, what's in the cards for Carson? She's like, well, I'm just ready for him to grow up. So I thought that was a really cool thing for a parent to say, because I was like, it's exactly what my parents would say. It's time to grow up, Manny. You're 37. Move out of the basement. It's time. Get rid of the superhero posters.
Well, and then that's the crazy thing. So technically, you're a sophomore.
Yeah.
Like playing wise.
Yes.
Playing wise.
Baseball wise, he is a sophomore. So he could, and it is time to go out and see what challenges await in the world.
Yeah.
But he could play not only one more year, but two more.
After this year.
So that's probably
after this year.
Yeah. So, which is crazy, so that's probably what your mom was saying is
yes,
a decade playing is kind of a long time.
Yeah,
because that's what I tell her. Like,
you're really 5 years to walk out of here with a bachelor and an MBA is impressive.
Thank you.
Kudos to you, sir.
Thank you, Coach. But that's what I tell my mom. She asked if I want to play 2 more years, and I'm like, no, Mom, I need to grow up.
Yeah.
I need to get out there, make some money. Get my own place.
Making fat stacks.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exciting, though.
Make it rain.
But I think that's
going to the clubs.
That's an adult decision to make. I think if I were talented and could be on the team, I'd probably play till I couldn't play. Like I would. But again,
I think everybody's different.
Yeah, but like some people, they want to have their time and then get married and have 14 kids, and that's fantastic. But yeah, I was thinking the other day, you and like Jake Morgan and who else, Parker and I think Nick. For the 5 years I've been around, I feel like they're probably
Parker. This is just 4.
Is it just 4 for him?
I think, right?
No,
this would be his 5th.
I was his roommate freshman year.
Right.
Yeah.
So
anyway, it's exciting stuff.
I feel bad for him and Hardy and their LSU Tigers last night. Suffered a defeat at Michigan. I was for them. I was in their corner. I was texting them. I was gropping about the referees with them. It was I was in their corner, but came up a little short.
Baseball. Things happen.
Except it was basketball.
Oh, was it?
But if it was baseball, then the same thing could have happened very easily. So
basketball. Things happen.
Basketball things happen.
Yeah.
Out of your control. So, anyway, now the team we play is from basically your hometown. So I assume you have some friends, acquaintances, probably on the other side.
Nope.
No.
No.
None.
I don't know any of them.
Really?
Yeah.
He's been here for 10 years.
No Round Rock Dragons?
I don't think so.
That's unusual.
I haven't looked at the roster, but I wouldn't know any Round Rock Dragons if they graduated beyond 2018.
Right.
Because
around your circle.
Exactly. My circle encompasses the 2018 to 2014. That's like
your
where
time
I
period.
know people.
Right. I got you. Now I believe right now they're ranked 1, maybe 2 in the state.
The Dragons?
I believe so. I know they're up there.
Yeah.
They've got a good ball club.
They are. They're
always a good ball club.
So
we'll see. I believe they start district play this week.
Round Rock Donuts.
Oh yeah.
That's my joint.
That's a place?
Round Rock.
I thought it was Early Donuts.
No, Round Rock Donuts are the orange donuts, right?
They're world famous.
They're world famous. In fact, when I went
Krispy Kreme?
They're better.
They're better.
They're better.
Actually,
are they all glazed?
The Barnetts gave Farrah and I a box of those donuts when we showed up to St. Ed's last year. We're like, why are they orange? The best donuts I've ever had. And they were cold and kind of stale. I'm told that, and they were that good. But I'm told that fresh, they're amazing.
Why are they orange?
I think it's like the process that they use to coat it in brown sugar, and then they deep fry it, and then when you deep fry the brown sugar, it turns orange. I don't know. They're
bottom line, delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their recipe is like a secret.
Yeah.
And they don't franchise either. It's just one bakery.
Really? That's it. There's one.
People come from all around to get some Round Rock
Well, and
donuts.
Krispy Kreme is apparently giving out donuts to people that get vaccinated. I'm like,
they didn't have them when I went.
I didn't get Krispy Kreme donuts when I got my vaccine. So I'm hoping that I can retroactively get some Krispy Kremes.
Well, we don't have Krispy Kreme in San Angelo.
I want them
right?
mailed to me. I could just get on Twitter and blast them. I love Krispy Kremes. I love donuts, though. I love all things desserts. I didn't as a kid, but I do. What is your favorite dessert?
Boiled chicken.
Boiled chicken.
Boiled chicken, skim milk, rice cakes with peanut butter.
I hate this conversation.
That's
kiwi.
yucky.
That is.
There's
Why
no-
would you?
I eat that every day.
I'm a big fan
Why
of
would
the
you
kiwi.
boil chicken? Kentucky Fried is
easy.
the only way to go with chicken.
But kiwi is such a hard fruit to get ready to eat.
So is dragon fruit.
The peeling and stuff is very time consuming
Well, what
and
I do-
difficult, I feel like.
What I do is
But I
take
love
it,
the kiwi.
I offset it a little bit so I'm not cutting on the nubs, and then
You can't cut the nubs.
you can't cut the nubs. Otherwise, you can't get all the.
We lost another sponsor just in that last 2 minutes.
Otherwise, you can't get all the juice when you or the fruit.
The fruit.
The meat.
The meat.
of the
Yes,
fruit.
that's what
Yeah,
you call it.
it's
The
called.
meat of the fruit.
Mhm. So you cut it in half, and then you cut it in half again.
Okay.
So now you have little, orange
Quarters.
little quarter orange slices
Right.
of kiwi, and you just eat them. And then you
So you never de-shag it,
no.
is what I
always
would
leave
call,
it.
because they're sort of fuzzy.
Some people do it with a spoon, but why waste an extra utensil after cutting it open?
I totally agree. See, I cut around sort of like it's a potato and like peel it.
I lost my peel.
But
right now.
it's just very time consuming.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
So I know, and like I say, I'm a big fan of the kiwi. Probably one of my favorite fruits.
Why is it the kiwi? It's just kiwi. I don't
that and the
know.
mango.
kiwi.
Big fan of the mango.
The mango. I love the strawberries.
The mango.
You're a fan of the strawberry.
I love the strawberries and the mango.
So,
and the...
I mean, seriously though, like if you had to, what is your Hall of Fame All-Star fruit?
Kiwi.
The kiwi?
Kiwi.
See, I'm gonna say the kiwi would be mine if I had a personal peeler.
Okay.
Maybe when you graduate with the MBA, I'll come into some money and I could hire you to do that.
Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see about that.
I mean, there's probably a pretty bright future in that.
Yeah, that's true.
Can we bypass 4 words, or do we have to do 4 words? Because I feel like
We have to. I think our sponsors were like
we've lost them all.
We're
but I
contractually
feel like
obligated.
I think we're going to lose more sponsors.
Is it that time?
It's almost time. I mean,
It's
that's
time.
27
Okay, it's time. Are you ready for 4 words, Carson?
For what?
for 4
words.
words. Don't act like you don't know.
Oh yeah.
My
I
God.
thought you were saying the word forwards. It's like, what is that?
Like Ruffer Files.
Rough
Rockford.
Do you watch Ruffer Files?
All right. So 4 words. Do you want Manny to give you the first 2 or me? We'll go 2 and 2. We'll split it up.
We'll go Manny.
Okay. Files and Garner.
Ooh, you could use that in a multitude of ways. Okay, I'm going to go with kiwi and utensils.
The kiwi or just kiwi?
All right.
Kiwi. Do you need the words repeated?
No.
Do you need a cold drink?
When I'm gathering my files, it's the best way to garner the strength to eat the kiwi with the best utensils I have.
Wow, A+.
That's probably
that's Hall of Fame worthy, Childers.
that's probably the best 4 words we've ever had on the history of this show. Maybe you
I might have to go back and check the tapes.
Check the tapes,
But,
it was,
it
Sounded
is
like I knew what
definitely
I was doing, didn't it?
up there.
I have to give it an A+ as well.
Thank you.
That's why
I don't think we've ever given anybody both A+.
No. That since we've been doing it in this format, that's
Yeah.
probably the very first one ever.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Thank
So,
you. Historical.
yes.
Historical.
Well, so come out and watch him throw. Hopefully tonight, Tuesday tonight, 6:00 versus the St. Edwards Hilltoppers. Hopefully the Rams keep it going and have another big win, another big crowd. We'll see you out at Foster Field at First Community Credit Union Stadium, also known as the FAFCUS. That way you don't have to say so many words and syllables. Tonight, 6:00. Go Rams.
Go Rams.
Okay.